What's the worst betrayal you never saw coming? My wife begged me to let her best friend's son live with us and said he had nobody left because his mom had just passed away and he was alone in the world, but she looked at me like it was the most important thing she'd ever asked. So after a lot of begging, I gave in. The next day, a handsome young boy in his early 20s moved into our house, but right away, something felt wrong and I couldn't shake it. My wife spent all her time in his room, laughing and talking with him like they were best friends, and I said something about it once, but she brushed me off and told me she didn't want him feeling the loss of his mother too heavily, and she was just trying to help. She even taught him how to drive using my car, and I didn't say much at first because I told myself it was just kindness, and that's what she kept saying too. But one day, I asked him to wash the car, and my wife got really upset and told me she didn't want him to feel like we were being mean to him. Mean to who? The boy who came to us skinny and broken and now had meat on his bones and a roof over his head? But then one evening, I walked into our bedroom, and there they were, on my bed, laughing, chatting, and relaxing like it was their room, not mine, and I almost lost it. But I warned the boy never to step foot on my bed again and kicked him out of the room. But after that, I couldn't ignore the feeling anymore, and something was happening right under my roof, so I started watching them closely, trying to catch them, because every time I confronted my wife, she had an excuse ready. At the same time, my wife and I weren't even making love anymore, partly because of work stress, and partly because after 9 years of marriage, we still had no children. And every day, I worked myself to exhaustion, just trying to keep up with the rising cost of living. And I decided we needed something nice, like a night out or a little romance, so I called her from work and told her to dress up because we were going somewhere special. And when I got home, she looked stunning in a short, tight dress with perfect makeup, but standing next to her like it was normal was the boy, wearing one of my best shirts and one of my wristwatches. But that didn't hurt as much as what came next. He was wearing my favorite perfume, the one scent I never let anyone touch. I sat there through the whole dinner, numb, while they laughed and ordered food and wine, and they racked up a bill of $300, and I paid every dollar, but I didn't eat a thing. All I could think about was when I was in college, dating a girl who promised we'd wait for marriage and walking in on her sleeping with my roommate, and I fought both of them, but they beat me up, and my roommate told me I was foolish for trusting a woman, and I had buried that memory until now. That night, when my wife fell asleep, drunk and happy, I took her phone and used her face to unlock it, and I don't know what I was expecting to find, but it wasn't what I saw. My wife and that boy weren't just close, they were in a full-blown relationship, and he wasn't her late best friend's son at all. He was her biological son. She gave birth to him at 15 and hid him from me for our entire marriage. I sat there shaking, ready to throw both of them out of my house and never look back, but I kept scrolling and I found what she knew about me. She had found out my secret and knew that I had tricked her into marrying me by hiding the fact that I could not have kids because my sperm count was so low, and I never told her because every woman I was honest with left me. But she had stayed and married me and built a life with me, and I can't raise another man's son and live with this betrayal, but if I leave, the whole world will know the truth about me, so now I don't know what to do.